welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new, and welcome to a little book haul. Was unexpected, but I hit some charity shops on Saturday and I thought, I bought a few books here, I'm going to do a haul. As always, I am joined by my little furry companion. So hopefully he won't cause too much mischief while we are filming. So anyway, let's do this. So the first book that I got is Bloodmarked. This is by Tracy Deonn and this is a sequel to Legendborn, which I picked up last year. I admit I haven't read it yet. I know it's fantasy. All I know though, that I can remember, I'm afraid, because it has been about a year since I picked Legendborn up, is there's magic, there's demons, there's a society, and it just sounded really intense and really, really good. So at least now, when I read Legendborn, if I like it, I can jump straight into the sequel. So happy with that. Then I've got two books. I think they're both YA, but I'm not sure, so please do correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't looked them up or anything yet. First one I got is This Lie Will Kill You by Chelsea Pitcher. This sounds quite interesting. So there was a party and somebody died a year ago, and then the survivors are invited to this mansion with a $50,000 prize, and for whatever this contest is. I don't know anything about that yet, but they don't question it, they go along with it. But it says 5 arrive but not all can leave. Will the truth set them free, or will their lies destroy them all? So I think that's going to be a bit of a short YA thriller, could be quite interesting. I like anything with a contest anyway, so I just thought, why not? Let's do it. Next one, again, covered by, I can't help myself, this is Neverworld Wake by Marisha Pessl. I've never heard of it before, but that is absolutely stunning. I don't think on camera it does it quite justice. But this says, Bee hasn't spoken to her best friend since her boyfriend's mysterious death. Now a year later, she needs to face them. They're beautiful, rich and deadly. She is certain one of them holds the truth about what really happened to Jim. A whirlwind night leads to a narrowly missed car collision and a sinister man knocking at the door as the storm rages outside to deliver a world-shattering message. As secrets unravel and time back bends, the 5 friends must make a shocking choice. Trust no one, fear everything. How would you vote? Who will survive the Netherworld Wake? It sounds good, right? It sounds mysterious, it sounds strange. So I thought, why not? It was £1. Let's do it. Firstly, what part of filming a book haul doesn't really appeal to you? And secondly, what on earth have you got on your snout? What's this? What have you got? What's this on your snout? Are you helping? Are you helping? Is it really one of my book hauls if the dog doesn't interfere and, you know, ball ends up being played? Right. Anyway, I digress. The next book I got is Tender as the Flesh. And this is one of those I thought, I can't remember if I got it or not. I know it's definitely on my Kindle, but for £1, I thought, you know, I'm going to risk it. I don't think I got the paperback before. I'm not sure. I really need a proper list of what's on my shelves. But you know when you're in a charity shop and you just sort of got to make a decision there and then about whether or not you're going to get it. And even then, I don't think I'm going to like this book at all. And you're going, why on earth did you buy it, Sophie? And that is a very, very great question. Because this is about cannibalism. And I am not very good with that kind of conversation or film, shall we say, or anything like that. So, I don't know. It says hideous right on the cover. I mean, that's not inviting to a book to me. Yes, I don't know. I don't know. I'm one of those, I can watch the odd horror film. I say watch horror film. I can see the top, like, corner of a horror film. But I'm better with ghosty things. I'm not brilliant with gore. In a medic capacity, while I'm treating patients, not a problem. But watching it in a horror film, I'm not so good. So I don't know how I'm going to be with this. So if you've read it, can you let me know how bad it is, please? Because this might actually just go straight off the TBR. I don't know yet. I really don't know. Right, the next one I got is Crying in H Mart. And this is one of those books. It's been around BookTube a lot. And I've heard about it and I can't tell you anything about it. And I really do apologise. The story of a young Korean American woman coming to terms with the early death of her mother and the role that food played in their often turbulent relationship. So is this a non-fiction? I think it might be, but I'm not too sure. In a food memoir, maybe? Oh yeah, it says non-fiction at the bottom. Yes, the clue was very clearly right in front of me the entire time. Yeah, I've just heard it's an emotional read, so we'll give it a go. Sometimes I'm great with those and sometimes they leave me an emotional wreck. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to play ball with you for the whole of this video. I love you so much. Do you mind? I'm not going to play for the entire video. Next, The Radleys by Matt Haig. Now, I've read 2 books by Matt Haig, The Midnight Library and Humans. That's the one. And I'd heard of this, but I knew that I didn't have this. This is quite an ominous looking cover with the gate and a little bit of blood down the post. It says, "It is a quiet place, especially at night." Meet the Radleys, Peter, Helen and their teenage children, Clara and Rowan. They live in a typical suburban English town. They're an everyday family, averagely dysfunctional, averagely content. But as their children have yet to find out, the Radleys have a devastating secret. In this moving, thrilling and extraordinary portrait of one unusual family, the Radleys asks what we grow into when we grow up and explores what we gain and lose when we deny our appetites. It sounds very strange, doesn't it? Really bizarre. So that works for me often. We'll give it a go. Then, this one I know I've only got on my Kindle. This is The Kiss Quotient, and I'd not seen this cover before. I think I've only sort of seen like a bit of a teal with maybe some yellow on it, but this just looked really, really cute. And all I know is it's a romance. So, I've heard good things. It was a BookTube darling. I seem to be quite into romance at the moment, so we'll give it a go. Then, found a Stephen King. I found Dr. Sleep. I'm at the stage now that I can't remember what Stephen King I have and what I haven't got, so I need to make a Stephen King shelf on my bookshelves, I think. But I am at the stage I'm just like picking them up when I see them and just hoping that I haven't already got them. But this one, I have seen the film, so this shouldn't be too much of a surprise. This is what, almost a sequel to The Shining, because it talks about the gift, the shining power, but the film was quite good, so hopefully I'll enjoy the book. What else we got? Then I've got a few classics, so I'm not going to tell you a lot about those, partly because I don't know, but I'm on my I want to read classics kick. We have got Catch-22 by Joseph Heller. I think this is a war-based book, but again, don't quote me on that. I've got Madame Bovary by Flaubert. I know absolutely nothing about it, but it's hardback and it was quite a cool copy. I don't know, bit dated, bit cool. Then I got Kafka's The Trial, and again, I know nothing about this except the book that I'm reading at the moment, which is, oh, is it called My Life with Bob? It's a book that I got for my birthday, and it talks about Pamela, who has a book that she takes everywhere and writes down all the books that she reads, and talks about some of the books that she finds really, really interesting and like pertinent to what's going on in her life at the moment. And this was one. And then when I just saw it in the charity shop on Saturday for £1, and I'm like, let's just pick it up. Let's see. Right, let me get the next few. So I have 2 more non-fiction now. This one is Adventures in Human Being by Gavin Francis. This is essays about different parts of the body, I think, and our relationship with them. Reflections on the way the body has been imagined and understood over the millennia, offering new perspectives on everything from the ribbed surface of the brain to the unique engineering of the foot. I like reading anything that's got a bit of a medical vibe, so I thought it'd be good. Sorry, I'm on call work-wise, even though I'm home from work, and that this one, he's finally settled, bless him. He's been a bit stressed, so digress for 2 minutes, as is the way. It's only 3 o'clock and obviously I'm home from work because the weather turned. Normally I take Duke into work with me, but he's an older dog, so he uses a pushchair to get to and from the car up to the work because we're on the 2nd floor, but the lift was out of action. So I wasn't going to carry him and his stuff and my work bags and everything like that, so I left him at home today. I looked out the window and it started raining, checked the weather app and it said thunderstorm. So just whacked off the computer, chucked everything in a bag and just came home to be with him because he's terrified of storms. So I'm home, but he's now settled. We've had a play ball, as you know, because heaven forbid we film a video without that. But he's settled now, so it's all good. Anyway, back to the books. This one I got, look, this is Do No Harm, A Painful History of Medicine. This looks awesome. Take a romp through fascinating history of medicine and discover the clever, curious and often gruesome ways in which humankind has fought injury and disease through the ages. From the early understanding of anatomy to x-rays, from dreadful dentistry to dazzling dentures, and from appalling amputations to super skilled surgeries. I just thought it sounds quite interesting. This would probably be one that I would have a little bit of a flick through because it looks like it's more just facts here and there rather than like a full narrative. But I'll probably flick through it and then I'll take it to work and leave it at work because I think the rest of the team would enjoy having a bit of a flick through that. But that's all the books I got from the charity shop. However, I got 2 books in the works because I'm a rebel, okay? I got Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. So I've just read 2 Tessa Bailey books. I read, what did I read? It Happens One Summer and Hook, Line, Sinker sequel. Loved them. So I thought, I like Tessa Bailey, I know I do. This is a Christmas book, we're doing it. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, I'm afraid. I'm assuming it's going to be a soppy romance that's Christmas based. I'm in. Then, this is all over BookTube at the moment and I'm nosy. This is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. What are we talking about? I have no idea. All I know is it's fantasy. The elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom and shunned from society. All there's trials. I've already said I like these competitions. Okay, there's romance, I know that. The first in an epic and sizzling fantasy romance trilogy taking the world by storm. So I'm in. But that is my haul. It's really nice to catch up with you again. It has been a while. I'd say things are settling down at work, but they aren't. But I thought I have some time to catch up with you. So I'll film a cheeky little haul. If you've read any of those, let me know what you thought with no spoilers. If you want to read any of those, let me know if you think any of those you want me to do a focused vlog about. More than happy to do so. And if you made it to the end of the video, please chuck me an emoji in the comments or just say hi if you want to. Think about giving me a little bit of a like and a subscribe if you feel the urge. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!